Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of the Fishing Teacher, and man, I really appreciate you guys taking some time to check today's video out. And got a good summertime tip for you guys today. We're going to be talking about catching bass in the summertime on this Mega Bass Flap Slap flat-sided crankbait. This is a real area technique specific deal I'm going to share with you guys in here, but it also is highly productive pretty much through the month of like July, August, and early September. I catch a lot of fish then, so I'm gonna share that technique with you. And real quick guys, before we get started on today's video, I just wanted to give you the weekly reminder. If you're having a hard time catching bass this summer on your favorite lake, please check out our Fish the Moment Summer Lake Map Breakdowns. I'll put the link in the description, and these are breakdowns I build of most lakes across the country for all 4 seasons of the year, but we have the summer maps up on the website right now. It's a really good way to get you some good fishing spots next time you're out on the lake on your favorite lake. So much appreciated. Okay guys, let's talk a little bit about the flap slap. Now this thing looks exactly like a threadfin shad, as you can see. I'd classify it as a flat-sided crankbait, and flat-sided crankbaits don't have much notoriety of catching bass in the summertime. They're more known as like a colder water crankbait, like in the pre-spawn and that type of stuff. But this isn't really a true flat-sided crankbait. Even though it's got a flat side, it's more of just like a shad imitating type crankbait. It runs down maybe 3 or 4 feet. I usually throw it on 10 to 12 pound test line. And guys, there's one situation, well actually 2 situations in the summertime where I catch a lot of fish on this in the heat of the summer. Now, first of all, in order to catch fish on this flap slap in the summer, you gotta have stained water. Now the water visibility I like for this is anywhere between, say, 1 to 2 foot. That's ideal situations. 12 inches to 24 inches of visibility in the water. The next deal is you gotta have rock. It's a complete rock technique. Doesn't matter what type of rock. It can be big flat rock, it can be boulders, it can be pea gravel, it can be chunk rock, whatever, but rocky banks. This thing does not come through wood worth of darn. It gets hung up constantly. So this is a rocky technique we're talking about. And the next thing is you have to have a fairly flat bank. You don't want a bank that like drops off steep on it. You want some type of a real flat taper on there to say, for example, if you have your boat or if you're on the bank or whatever, and you make a long cast, you're not in any more than over 3 or 4 feet of water. Ideally, I'm looking for those rocks to be in 1 to 3 feet of water for this to work. So basically, it's gonna work good on shallow riprap banks, just rocky banks in general, flatter banks, flat points, anywhere you can find that shallow rock in stained water. Just take the flap slap, throw it out there, keep your rod tip low, and just have some type of a medium fast stop and go retrieve with it. Also, sometimes I'll stop it and I'll just sweep it like that, catch some fish doing that, but it is really good when that water gets hot. And you definitely want to just stay with the shad pattern. Mega Bass makes a lot of different shad patterns, and I'll put the Baitworks link in the description. They got a big stock of them. You guys can get you a couple there. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you in a quick tip for today. This flap slap in that shallow water summer situation is a really good way to catch them. One of the things that you're gonna find out as we get into July and August and early September is fishing just gets tougher, guys. It's probably if you think about 12 months out of the year, I think July and August and early September are some of the toughest times to catch fish because the fish are scattered everywhere. You got some fish that live in a foot of water, and you've got fish that can live in 50 foot of water or suspended or everywhere. They're just all over the place depending upon the makeup of the lake, the water clarity, where the thermocline is set up at, and a lot of different variables. But one fact remains true, guys. If you guys got rock and you got stained water, you can catch them on this flap slap in the summertime, and you can catch some good ones doing it. The way I got started on it, I fished down at Grand Lake in Oklahoma quite a bit, and there's a lot of that type of water down there, rocky stained water. And I've had some really good days in the middle of the summer, super hot, catching them on that. And you can also catch a bunch of other stuff on it. I catch a lot of white bass on it. I catch drum on it. About anything will hit the thing. So anyway, guys, give it a try. Try the flap slap with hot water. We talked about it before. Can't reiterate enough how good it is in the summer. So we'll talk later.